Hey guys, welcome to Yoga with Coops. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, even just watching my channel. This is new to me, so I'm going to keep posting loads of videos out with hope that you can create your own home practice and bring yoga into your space. Today we're going to start working on opening up the hips. Hips are really stubborn. They're huge big muscles and nerves running all the way through them, from our lower back through the hips to our legs. So it can cause quite a lot of lower back issues and also loose glutes. So we're going to start working on engineering that part of the body. It may feel quite tricky to begin with. You'll definitely notice it straight away. So stay with the practice and great things start to happen when we open up this area. You start to feel the channels opening and feel a lot more strength in your overall practice. So stick with it. Let's go. Let's get those happy hips flowing. Okay, we're going to start on all fours, spread those fingertips wide, stretch out the right leg. Okay, toes facing down, nice big breath in, really lift the core up towards the spine. And then bend into the right knee. Let the sole of the foot go up towards the sky and lift it up, nice big breath in. Great, and then bend it down. Exhale, inhale, lifting it up, squeeze into your right glute. Exhale it down. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And on the exhale, start to bend it out towards the right. So it's kind of like a dog peeing. And then create some big circular motions with that hip. If your wrists really hurt, bring the forearms down, okay? So if anything starts to hurt anywhere else or ache, modify and just go with your flow. Take child's pose at any point. And then slowly stretch the leg out, great. And then place it down. Wiggle into those hips, spread the knees wide. Big toes facing inwards. Nice strong practice for the hips. It's amazing after some practice like this, focusing on hip opening, the energy your body will feel. Because it's kind of like the roundabout to your entire body. All coming down to the hip joints, the nerves threading through. So let's open them up. Ready for the left leg to float out. Point the toes down, nice big breath in. Exhale, bend into the knee, great. Lift the foot, inhale, squeeze that glute. And exhale it down. Ready to inhale, lift, squeeze into the glutey booty. And exhale. One more. And exhale, bend that knee out towards the left, toes facing you. And then start to wiggle into the knee, wiggle into the hip. And then stretching it out, great. Placing it down, wiggle into those hips, spread them wide. Letting the hands melt forward and then lift the hands up. Rest them on the neck. Take a couple of breaths or bring the palms together, reverse prayer. And start to lift back into tabletop. Ready to lift the knees and shoot the thighs upwards and the sit bones up to down dog. Roll the shoulders back. Let's inhale, shoot the right leg up into the air, bend into the knee, heel to the sit bone. And what we're starting to do is stack the right hip onto the left. So peeling this heel back as far as it can go. Okay, finding that strength in the upper body. In this left hand, holding it into the mat, glue the fingertips in. And then on the exhale, bring that right knee over towards the right elbow. Wow, open up the hips, shoot it back, exhale. And then bring the right knee in towards the nose. And shoot it back, exhale. Then over towards the left. Taking a little breather here, and then exhale it back up. And slowly starting to bring that right foot down towards the outer edge of the right mat. So we're in a wide crazy lizard here. Drop the back knee down and start to turn these right toes out. Shoot them out towards the side of the mat. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze into this left glute, point into the toes. Take the gaze forward. Start to walk the hands gently forward. Now if your knee starts to feel achy, fold the mat up or use a pillow to place underneath your knee. Also using the block as maybe one of your best mates in the practice to rest down, okay? Take breaths, breathe into this pose. Most importantly, find length in that spine. So instead of everything sinking down here, feel the length in the spine, roll the shoulders back, and then shoot the body forward. And find that softness in your body. So this was one of my key poses that I practice daily. And without even wanting to or realizing, I started to get into the splits. It wasn't my goal to do that, but the hips started to open. So please practice this, just to open up your body. You'll start to feel this in your hip joints. Bear with it, big breath in, and exhale out through the nose. Start to walk the hands back up, great. Lift the right hand up into the air, and then place it on the inside of the right thigh. Once it's there, push your chest up and push the thigh away from you. Hold in there, inhale, squeeze into this left glute. Good. Exhale. Start to walk the hands down. Let's reverse that stretch, just half splits. Coming onto your back toes or dropping down. Okay, just stretch out. So coming onto the back toes is great for your nerve endings and your little toes. Flex the toes. Inhale. And then exhale, hands down onto the mat. Let that right hip rock out a little bit. Coming back onto all fours, wiggle into those hips. Good stuff. Spread the fingertips wide. Ready to tuck the toes under, roll the shoulders back, peel up into your down dog. Inhaling. Exhale. Left foot going up into the air. Bend into that knee and bring the heel towards your sit bone. So it's like someone's guiding it back, and you'll start to feel this in your left hip starting to peel open, peel up. It's really nourishing the hip joints. And then start to guide that knee towards the left elbow, bending into the knee, stretching into that hip, sweeping up into the air. Then bringing the knee in towards the nose, arch the spine. And shoot it up. And all the way over towards the right elbow. Holding there. Taking a breather. And then back up. And then taking this left leg wide. Taking that crazy lizard. Dropping the back knee down. Great stuff. Opening up the hips. Left toes facing outwards. Good. Nice big breath in here. And on the exhale, walk the hands forward. Soften the forearms or use your block or use a pillow, okay? So you can use that as your rest, and that's just giving your body guidance and stability in this pose. Or alternatively, place it under your thigh as a little block to rest on. Good. One more big breath here. And walking the hands up. Lift this left arm up so we open up the rotator cuff. And then start to push the hand into the thigh. Pushing the thigh away from the body. Lifting the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. Stay with it. And exhale. One more breath. And slowly release the hand down, reversing the stretch. Just stretch the left leg out. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, strong spine. And then exhale onto all fours. Let's take child's pose. So spread the knees nice and wide. Wiggle the hips back, great. And then place the forearms out in front of you. Loosen into the shoulders, wiggle them right to left. Lift the gaze, inhale. And exhale, melt the head down. And slowly walking onto all fours. Bring in your block. If not, use a book and cover it with a mat or a couple of books. This is a great hip release. So we're going to place the block over our pelvic area and spread the legs a little bit. If your knees hurt at any point, Tuck the toes outwards, so point them out. Rest the head and soften into the body. Spread the arms. Loosen the muscles in the hips. And this may take a few minutes to get your block in position. That's absolutely fine. Take your time, because your foundation to any posture is the most important part of the posture. Not worrying about what the heck it looks like, but how you set it up, how it feels in your body, because there you're going to get the most release and the most gain in your yoga practice. And slowly rising up. You can stay there as long as you want. Just keeping things loose. Open the legs, bend into the knees. And take a nice big breath in here. Open the mouth, exhale. Slowly lower down onto your back. Final posture before I say goodbye to you guys. And just open up those legs, bend into the knees, hands to the heart, the hips or out wide. So wherever they feel right, or on your thighs, stretching out. And then release the legs down into your Shavasana. And maybe rocking into the hips as you lower down. Thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing day or evening. Namaste.